principal's office. That's where the principal and all the secretaries meet up, do the work. That's the teacher's lounge. There, they have their reunions, they have their breaks, they're in their timeout. They're doing their homework or taking care of all the business. Here, not yet, but we're starting to put a computer laboratory. So every single table is going to be full of computers, so full access for the students. Then every single classroom is divided, as you can see, as like, for example, that's the English, that's the humanities. Every classroom has their own subject. And in difference of other schools, this never change of hours. Instead of the teachers rotating to the students rotate to the teacher. Oh, okay. That way we have a little bit more liberty and everybody can go to class. So the teachers can work up their hands. Oh. For example, here, right now, we're doing a 4th grade class, or a 12th grade class, for math, physics. Since they're ready for the professionals, they have to like, here, they always get the subject of the math. And right now, they're in class, but that's where they give it. This way here is where we gotta walk out at 12:10 to go
all the way to go to the other.
Yeah, to go to the other building because of, over here we don't have our own cooking session yet, so we just walk over there. Over here, as you can see, is the English classroom. If we enter here, all we're gonna hear is English because let's get in. If they let us, yeah.
Ask to see if we can get in for a second.
The visitor would like to come in.
Yeah, sure, go ahead. Okay, come in.
Teacher,
Light, just put light.
there is
English. That way they could start visualizing more. Some still speak English, they don't know everything, but
Get off the table.
Hi, how's everyone doing here? Nice. Okay, so what are you studying today? The adjectives. Okay. Okay, so in what grade are you in? What grade are you in?
Are you guys nervous or something?
What is the name of this school?
This high school.
Okay, okay, very good. So we are here in the Dominican Republic, in the classroom, in English class. This is wonderful. So, wow. Thank you very much for your time, okay? Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Hasta luego.
nervous, yeah. Mostly they understand more than they talk because they understand what you're saying, but sometimes they get nervous to talk because some people laugh at them or stuff. Here's the classroom that I was in right now, is the math classroom. Here you get all the basic math, and you go back and see some of the topics that we did. Trigonometria, arithmetic, etc. Here are some works that us, the students, have made ourselves. How do you say this in English? Logaritmo. I don't remember how to say that in English. But that was our last theme, and all of us had like a specific theme out of it, and we had to make an investigation.
Oh, so those are some of your achievements here. Okay, accomplishments you have done.
Here, as you can see, is history and physics. Here's also a 12th grade class receiving physics or history with their own teacher.
Teamwork.
Yep.
Teamwork, that's the best one.
And that same table, you rotate every single class. If you're in table 1, the 8 hours of school, you're going to be in that table.
Okay.
And we are all divided in academic teams. Every single grade has 3 academic teams. For example, the 12th grade class is divided in Newton, Galileo, and Albert Einstein.
Wow, okay.
And each one, since it's a scientific high school, is after the name of a scientist. For example, mine is Uri from Dominican, okay, etc. Here, we also like to see the culture and the art, because everything is not studied, because everybody has a different talent. Some people have talents in drawing, sports, and we have to let that bond go. So as you can see how pretty the biology, ciencias sociales, it looks gorgeous. There they give that, but right now there's no class. Here they give chemistry for 3rd grade or 11th, and they're given the class probably. Then here, the bathrooms, where teaching bathrooms, the people that clean. Here, that drawing is from Electiva. The last hour of class we have sports or Electiva.
Oh,
Sports for basketball.
elective kind
And
of
then
work.
Yep. So they made that drawing representing nature and this is one of the more common
Engineering.
where they only got 6 months. For example, here, the last month we had a project to make a drawing that represents a social problem. For example, this is ambition of woman, man, you see, it's in the air and all that stuff. And the project we're on now is making houses.
Oh, okay.
Our teachers are clients, so we have to go to them and ask them how they would like their house, what they want.
So you need to make the house and you need to be able to market the house and to sell it. Okay.
And inside, details, everything.
Okay.
Yeah, here they're going to classrooms up, which is French and literature. French is for all the grades, and literature is 10th grade right now. They're given the subject of French. They're all right. Well, right now they're doing not French because and there they traded the classrooms, so now we can French.
Oh, okay. And he's French teacher? Okay.
Our people that give this here are Asian and some volunteers from France.
Oh,
Last month, I think 2 of our volunteers left. But they were here for about a month or so. Now we're going to go to the other building, which was our first building. So.
now how big is this? Like how many students would you have in this school?
Last year, it was only 7th grade, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, and there were about 482.
About 482.
And this year, now there's 7th and 8th grade. So this year is about 520 probably, about that count. In the 500s.
Okay. And how big is the laid out the school? Like how many acres do you have? And
That I don't
approximately.
I don't have. Actually, it's pretty quite interesting because in architecture we had a project that was to make the holy cell,
Oh.
and we had a 1 by 1 measured all out, every single property. I wanted to show you it, but since every artwork that you do, you take it home at the time. They already took it home, so we couldn't be able to show it to you.
Okay. And so, do you offer transportation to students, or is that includes part of the tuition? I would say, right?
It's totally free. This is donated from, how you can see, from the
For
president.
the presidency, okay. So the president of the United States is donating.
Of the Dominican Republic.
The president of the Dominican Republic is donating a bus that students can go to their schools and
In
that's a more
2013,
transport.
when this school was founded, that was the first vehicle that was donated here.
Okay.
And 2 years ago, when I got into the school, I was in 9th. Now I'm in 11th. That one was donated to make it much easier.
Oh, okay.
Since here we are students from Villatapia, Tenares, and Salcedo, the whole Providence,
Okay.
it's difficult to take them all only in one bus.
Oh, okay, okay.
So now with two, it's much easier. The students could wake up later, don't have to wake up so early, you know. It's
Oh,
better for
yes,
them.
and transportation is, this actually contributes to the conservation of the environment because by having all students in one bus, it's like a carpooling.
Yep.
You are not polluting the environment with gas and anything like that. That's right.
All of the buses pick them up at a bus stop.
Okay.
At the city hall, Ayuntamiento, they all get picked up there. And if they live too far or on the way of the bus, they pick them up in front of where they could.
Okay, okay. So that's
There are some students that live miles away from the
from the bus
city.
stop. Okay.
Yep, so they try their best to get there. For example, I have a classmate that she lives in the Loma of
Wow.
Tenares, and she comes down every single day just to come here.
Wow. How far is that from here?
In like about, let me see,
10 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour?
about an hour.
About an hour,
45
so-
minutes to an hour.
So it is possible that the only thing a student needs to have is the desire to learn.
Yes.
It doesn't matter how far it is, whether it is an hour or 45 minutes. So how about this building here? What is this?
This was the first building that we ever actually had.
Okay.
And I forgot to mention that over there at 320 meters, we have our, we have a lot of sports. That's the main place about sports.
Oh.
We have 2 basketball courts, we have a tennis court, a soccer court, and a handball court.
Okay.
So
Okay.
every time we have an activity, we all go over there, reunite, and play. Here we
You
get
have the
basketball.
Dominican flag here, right?
Of course.
Because you need to think about those 3 founders of Dominican Republic led by Duarte, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Every single morning at 7:45, all of the students that are here line
Lined
up,
up, okay.
and sing the
National anthem.
Yep.
Okay, okay. And then that vegetation, it does land part of this liceo?
No, that's actually property of another person, but sometimes all the way over there where there's no plantain is all us.
Oh, okay.
Almost all the trees and plants that are there, us the students planted it. And up there before there was also some plantations, but we had to take it out and we're gonna renew it again.
Okay, okay. Because yes, it is important to plant 1 tree when you sacrifice, 3 when you sacrifice 1, right? Oh, okay.
This is basically the same structure as the last building.
Okay.
This is the secretary. That's the teacher's lounge again, and the other principal's office.
And who are those? Are those students?
Those are students that graduated last year, the first graduate students from the school.
Oh, first graduate students.
Yep.
And are those students in universities already? Or?
Yep.
Okay.
Especially that one over there is in Western Michigan right now.
Oh, Western Michigan State University. Okay.
Yep.
Wow.
You can see it's basically structures. Yep. Here's the laboratory. That's how it is. That's how we plan on it being over there.
Okay.
But on bigger table. Here we have the library, which is different.
Okay.
You see all the books you need for classes, or even us, because we have interest in different books that we have to market.
Oh, yes.
We have a lot of books. Here is called an Nexo, which is all the basically science.
Environmental science.
Like we could go in, we could see all the microscopes, stereoscopes that we have there, that we work with.
Yeah, yes, if allowed, sure. Let's see if, wow, so this is a big lounge here.
Right now they're not giving the material because here they're giving biology right now.
Okay.
As you can see over on that way, there's a lot of microscopes, and we work on that to see a lot of cells and stuff like that.
Oh,
All those are works that were done last year. It was basically on life.
okay.
Since where it began until where we are now.
Okay.
The first forms of life, every single extinction that happened. So we could familiarize. Over there we could see some rocks.
Very good.
Here, we only don't focus on physical sports, but also on mental sports like chess. A lot of students love to play chess. In their timeout, they come here and just play.
Okay.
This is my flag.
Okay.
This is Newton, etc. These are the ones that graduated.
That's,
Here in this classroom, they give English and literature, which is very important. Now I think they're in the theme of debate.
yes. Oh,
And now
can we get in to see if we can listen to some of the debates? Who is isn't here?
he's an English teacher.
Oh,
He's the literature teacher.
okay. How about this one? So, will that debate be in English or Spanish?
Spanish.
Okay.
And they make it very organized so it could seem like a real life discussion.
What is the topic?
The topics he gives the topics every school. For example, he can give art, poetry, legend, and then you have to write anything about that. See all the classes and then come back here and listen to them.
Let's see.
As you can see, the change of arms, you can see the students.
All lined up. That's exactly what we want.
Those two classrooms are only for 7th and 8th grade.
Oh,
The other grades they're like specific for them.
okay. Very good.
This one right here is a math classroom. Before it was drawings, math, and stuff. Now they're doing the same thing, but different. The same thing, different.
Algebra here and arithmetic. Okay.
Makes us
Makes
more
us
confident, makes us feel,
probabilities, and geometry. Okay, 3D. Okay.
the geometry through these over there actually. As you can see,
Yes. Okay. This is very good. So far, the education system in the Dominican Republic is improving, despite that kind of downside in 2015 with that PISA examination, the international assessment of students. But so far, this is promising. I'm very excited. very, this is very good.
Walk over here so we can see the other classrooms.
Okay.
Those are quotes that every single senior that graduated last year wrote here since they basically founded in high school. Because when they got here, nothing was built. So the whole park was just all floor.
And they created all those quotes here. Okay.
This is another annexum. And here, lately, we're liking to put a lot of phrases that motivate us. This is the same positive, work hard, make it happen. There are things that make us motivated and make us want to focus on working.
That's a wonderful thing. That's a wonderful thing.
And as you can see again, art.
Yes.
There's a lot of art here.
The art and the component into that. That's wonderful.
Not only that, languages. Languages are very important here.
Absolutely.
They give 5 hours of English weekly and 4 hours of French. So
Wow.
basically anybody in Salcedo should have a base.
The basic of the understanding of the English and French languages. Okay.
For example, last year there was about 5 American teachers here, and that would help us a lot.
Okay. Education is always better when it is interchanging between countries. Teachers from other countries, students from other countries going into other countries and so forth.
For example,
Very good.
last year there was 3 seniors that graduated to Western Michigan,
Okay.
and one right now is in Paris.
Oh, okay. Wonderful.
This is the engineering. Here we give engineer, and over there we give architecture.
Oh, okay.
Different divisions, so here they know the basics, and then over there they know how to confront the problem better.
Okay.
If we walk in, you can see some of the projects that we would do in engineering. For example, households. So you can see how strong they can be, how to make the base. And then aerodynamics. We made rockets and airplanes.
Okay. So this is basically basic engineering. Okay.
And in night, we will make a tower only out of newspaper.
Oh, okay.
For example, that one supported 250 pounds.
Wow.
So it's
Very,
it's
very,
amazing.
very again, you have the Dominican flag and the seals. Okay. Thank you very much. That's a wonderful information.
Recognized by everybody and know that we're in the same And here they cook our own food, and most of the
Who cooks? The students or just employees?
employees.
So this is a cafeteria. And is that included or do they have to pay for it?
It's all included.
So everything is included here in this cafeteria for you? Okay. 40 minutes for break. Okay.
We get out at 12:10, then we get back to class at 12:50.
Oh.
And then at 1, the kids from this nave have their break 50 minutes.
Okay. Oh, this is wonderful. Okay. So do students need to have like a ticket to?
No, all they have to bring is their plate.
Okay.
Every student bring their plates and their spoons or forks and everything's good.
So you serve like lunch, breakfast also, or just lunch?
We serve lunch and the breakfast is from the ministerial.
Okay.
The juices, the bread, the milk, etc.
Okay. Very good. So then we probably walk that way, right? Okay, now for the record here, you are a student at this Liceo Científico, right? A scientific kind of high school. And what did you experience like as a student here at this high school?
My experience, this is the best thing ever. Because when I was in 8th grade, I didn't want to come because they were saying that it was hard, that they gave a lot of class, that it was difficult, that you had to stay up till 1 a.m. studying. But then I decided to come because the future for me is the best. Here, I think that is the best future for me. I've had to stay up like at 3 a.m. studying and doing jobs, but at the end it's all worth it.
Okay, okay. And what do you think, that this scientific high school can be used as a model for the whole country, or do you think this is just for Tenaris?
This should be national for Dominican Republic, because if the whole Dominican Republic start reuniting and start noticing that education is very important, I think Dominican Republic is going further in the future, much better, much brighter.
It is all about preparing for competition, and one thing I like is that you are all actually learning at least 2 more languages while studying even in high school. So by the time you're going to college, you will be able to go, and as you mentioned, someone is already at Michigan, Western Michigan University,
Yep.
right? And,
Three students.
Okay, that's wonderful, because education is all about changing ideas, and if you learn from a student in the United States or from a student in Japan or Africa, and you bring that knowledge back here, what do you think it will do?
It would be much better, because for example, the last 3 years we've had interchange students from Thailand. And they know,
Thailand, wow.
And they know a totally different language, and they impart it with us, and it's a beautiful experience. Knowing different cultures and different languages is something basic.
Especially in globalization now, in order to compete and to deal with
and understand
other countries, you need to understand other cultures.
At least one language.
And at least an additional language of your own, right?
Yes.
English is that's the business language, right?
It's the language of the future, basically, because now everybody is basically working to be or go or make deals with American companies, so I think it's the best thing to do.
Okay. Well, you know what? I want to take this opportunity to thank you for the tour. This has been wonderful, and I'm living now with a different perspective about the education system in the Dominican Republic, and I'm sure I'm willing to work in collaboration with the Minister of Education and to make this country even better than what it is. Thank you very much.
Of course.
Pleasure.
All mine.